Fine. So this is about me, guys. I have a experience of around 8 years for investing in different asset class. This is my money which I am investing. So currently, I am holding a portfolio of plus 2 CR for myself, and I have invested around 2 CR across all the asset class which are there: equity, real estate, Bitcoin, unlisted space, bond, debt, government scheme. So if you name it, I have invested and I have done some studies at my level for investing my money. And then I have a professional career. I'm have more than 15 years of experience in two-wheeler industries and four-wheeler industries, basically mobility, building the future product of Indian market. Currently, I'm with Ola. I'm PMP certified and Green Belt Six Sigma, and I'm graduated from NIT Kurukshetra. I love playing cricket and reading about the financial market and analyzing business. So this is about me, guys. And let's. So before we start this webinar, what do you guys think of that? What this webinar will help you? Saying basic of stock analysis using AI tool. So how this can help you? Anyone can answer that. What do you think about this webinar?
So it should save our time for the analysis of the stocks with the help of AI tools. Because currently what we are following is the manual process. And actually, all of us knows that we have crunch of the time. So basically, how the AI will help us. So that's the motive joining this webinar and his expectations, Kamal.
Well. Few more things are there around. I would. Anybody else want to try other than this point?
Point? Yeah, from this webinar, I would like to understand like what parameters also we should, I mean, focus on while doing the that analysis.
Correct, Nitish.
So,
Correct.
yes,
Anybody
and
else?
AI tools for that.
Yeah, okay. Yeah. Anybody else want to bring new point? Fine. There are two, 3 points more I would like to focus around. One is the decision making. Whenever you wanted to, one of the critical aspect which we miss is of exiting the stock at the right time, or you try to time the market. So generally that doesn't happen. But when you use these tool, there is enough research available there with you, and based on that you can take a decision of exiting or entering the market. This is one of the most critical important thing. Other than that, it saves your money from, you can say, there is a stock which can go down, but since you have done the analysis and it has saved time, you have a brief about that stock and the document is ready, so it saves a lot of time and it helps you to later on take a decision. So that's how it helps. The other decision is that other one important parameter is rotation of the money. So if you, for example, I tell you, if you have 100 rupees, and if you have invested in let's say stock A, and that 100 rupees got 10% in 6 months, so it has become 110. Then further in 6 months it becomes 10 additional 10 rupees, so total it is 120 rupees. So like that you can keep on rotation and moving to the other asset or other stock. And why you can do that? By doing the right decision with a available set of data and the information. So that's how it helps. So that is why it is so important nowadays to do the stock analysis using this tool. It is a one of the modern way of doing this. So this is the agenda. We are running a little late on that. So first of all, I will give some commentary on the Indian and US market. It will be around 10 minutes. Then we will do one query of screening, how we can do the screening of our stock, particularly because there are 5,000 plus companies are listed in the market. So how we can reduce our number of companies. So that we will do. Then simultaneously we will do the practical use of AI tool in this webinar itself. How we can generate the deep reports, how we can understand the growth forecast. Like that we will do. Then there will be a Q&A session for 10 minutes. Like that, we will move. And while moving in the webinar, anybody wants to ask any question, just please raise your hand, or you can stop and speak about the question. We will clarify right at that time only. Fine, guys. So the first thing I wanted to tell you about this, if we look at the current market Indian performance, so this is the chart which is last 10 years. So last 10 years, Nifty has done around 193%. It's around 200%, means it's पैसा double हो गया 10 साल में basically. This is, so what this is suggesting, whenever you are trying to invest, we have to very clear, we have to try to get into the market when the market is at, it is not at premium. How do you decide premium? First, you take a 10-year data, 5-year data, then you can decide what is the average growth you are getting in the market. So when we say Nifty, so Nifty generally gives 10 to 12% in a 10-year. So if the market is trading below that, then you can say in in a 10-year that market is overvalued or undervalued. So currently the 10-year, the rate is the performance which Indian market has given is 12.76. So we can say the market is in a normal zone, not neutral, not overvalued, not undervalued. And if we talk about 5 years, so it is given as 19% almost. So it means that in a span of 3 to 4 years, market has is a bloated and it is a overvalued. So we should try to avoid, because the market cycle moves around. We consider around 5 years as a standard cycle time. When we say that if you invested, there is a data available which says if you have invested for 5 years, you will never make losses. There's the data available there. So if you have purchased something today, and if you remain invested in the market for next 5 years, so there is enough data available which says uh, you haven't made a loss. Just a minute, guys. My video was off, so that's why I switch on the camera. Fine. So this is about the Indian market. So there are two more things I wanted to tell you. Current market, if we see 1 year horizon, so it is 2.61. This is a good market to do the SIP. Why I'm not suggesting bulk investing? Because in this point of time, anytime market can go for the correction of 10 to 5%. So first build of the position taking should happen when market correct around 5%. So that's what I think. So bulk investing is not right now suggested in Indian market. Yeah, if market goes below 5-10%, we should start bulk investing lump sum. If you have a 2 lakhs rupees, if suppose 5% it goes down, then you can invest 30-40% of your money. Then other further 10%. Then you can further push your money 20-30%. Like that you push. You invest your money, and then profit booking if you want another 5%. If it goes more than, if 5% if goes above, then you can start booking some profit. So this is about the Indian market.
Kamal, I have a question.
Yes.
Just if we see the graph, already there was a correction in the market.
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
And if I see the peak, so we are still on the same level before the correction. The peak, if I talk about.
Yes.
So is it like that? There are 2 points. Like one part says that it's the peak already. We are on the peak.
Yeah.
And the other side says that still it is not a peak.
So
how to get a correct understanding about that, relating the complete market scenario of India?
So if you wanted to understand, basically you prefer the data of 5 years. That is how I do. Whenever I invest, I prefer the data 5 years. So if you look at currently 5 year, the market are overvalued. Currently you are looking at 2 years, 1 years. That's why it is looking like that. Even 3 years data it is of premium. Market is at premium because the top which Nifty made is around 20,000, 26,000 something, and currently we are around 3% down, 4% down. So what I will suggest, always try to map the investment with respect to 5 6 years. So that will be a right way of doing. For example, currently when you go down, so markets was around 18% corrected this year. When the April, this dip is for April, which I am just highlighting. So that was the right time because that was market is deeply undervalued in terms of 15 to 16% from the top. So that was the right time actually. April was a good right time because Indian market gave good opportunity for the bulk investing. So those people who have invested at that point of time, they might be sitting around 15, not 15, but 10%, 12% profit within a month of 2 to 3 months. So think of the CAGR. CAGR will be 12%. They are in terms of CAGR, they are 40% if they talk about annually. So like that, you have to see the index.
Thank you, Kamal. My doubt is clear.
Okay, let's move to the next slide, guys. Fine. So what is the purpose of this slide? The purpose of this slide is basically I am trying to say that we should do the diversification with respect to the country. And one of the transparent country and the transparent data which is available in the US market, we should diversify geography wise. So if we have 100 rupees, I feel the beginners should invest 5 to 10% in terms of SIP or something in a US market. And as their knowledge and experience goes, he should increase that. So I am targeting for myself, my investment in US should go to the 40% and in India 60%. And there is a rationale behind it. If you look at the Nifty chart, which we were discussing, correct? The average yield of 10 years is 12%. And the average yield for NASDAQ, the tech index, which is constitute of all these M7 companies. So average 5 years is 19%. And the S&P 500, this is a broader index which has all types of American companies into. Even this index performance is 18.91. So think about it, why we should not leave American market, because this will generally generate a wealth in longer term. 20%, 18% is a good growth, guys. If you give the tax also, keep taxation aside, still it is a good. And one more important thing which we don't consider is our rupee weaks by 4% annually when you compare with the dollar. So the average return automatically you are sitting, this 19% will be 23% for us. So if you consider your slab tax, how the taxation is like, if you are invested less than 24 years, 24 months, then it will be considered as short term. Short term is for India, short term is 20%. For them, short term is as per your slab. So I am just telling, if you consider taxation also, still you are on a better side, and there is a better chance of rotating the money in different company. Now, one more data point which I would like to think about see on the right side of the slide. India top companies market cap. This is Reliance Industries on the top. It is 0.2.3 trillion. And look at the Apple is 3.3, almost more than 10 times the market cap. So think about it. India GDP is around 4 plus trillion. So that's why I'm telling it is very important to put some money in the US. And if you think you don't know about it, start with the index fund. Don't go for the individual company, because that will also increase your research work. Where should you get data, all those things. But you know that index investing is not tough. Nasdaq you can use, S&P you can use, and there are a lot of companies. If you talk about the BlackRock, it is almost 4 to 5 times of Indian GDP, the AMU amount which they deal with. So I'm just trying to emphasize on this. You should think of it, and this will help you in a longer run to generate the wealth. That is one of the point I want to highlight. And
Kamal, I have a question.
yeah,
Like top 5 companies of India contribute less than 1% of the market share in
okay,
Indian market.
okay.
This your chart shares. And in the top 5 companies of the US,
No,
they
no,
are
no, 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 no,
almost,
no, not like that. It is
is
not.
it a percentage?
No, no, no. It is a market cap in trillion dollars.
Market cap in trillion dollars.
No, no, it not like that. What you
It's not like percentage. It
no,
is
no,
not
it
like
is not a
percentage.
percentage. All here, what information I am trying to say, when you compare the Indian one first rank company and the top first company in the US, you will find there is a market capitalization delta is too much. That is what I am trying to. They are big enough. The cash
The
rich.
market is big.
Market is big and transparent and data more mature market is there.
Mm,
So because technology development is happening now. So what you want to do, Akash? Suppose you want to grow your money. There is
mm.
a market which says I can give you average return of 12%. There is a market which says I can give you average return of 20%. Definitely you
20%.
will go for 20%, right? So just to avoid the risk, I'm saying to start with 5-10% of the money pushing towards US. That's what I'm trying to say.
Thank you, Kamal.
Kamal, I have a couple of questions here.
Yes, yes.
So, considering the US market, there are two ways to invest.
Tell
The
me.
first one is from India. There are some mutual funds
Yes, yes,
like Motilal Oswal or XYZ, which
yes,
are investing in the US market.
yes,
And
yes.
second is there are few apps which are directly investing into the US market.
Correct.
So, which strategy or which option is recommended and why?
Okay. So first option, the one which you have said, that is purely driven by the RBI government. Anytime, any point of time, you have heard that this mutual fund has stopped taking money on this fund. Have you guys heard this news?
Yes.
Yes. So that why happens because of the regulation comes in the picture. Because RBI wants their Indian money not too weak further. So they will try to restrict that. There are the other parameters are also, that is one thing. I generally prefer not to go with mutual fund because there is a inherent commission involved in this. Okay, so these are the two major points which I see, and that's the one of the reason. These are the two reason why I am not investing in the buy mutual fund route. Initially, I had 8 years ago or 6 years ago, I used to do that, but now there are good mature market platforms are there. I am using Vested and the Ind Money for my US investing. So they are very easy, but you have to take care of your taxation when you are selling. All those things has to be informed, and whenever you are doing filing ITR, you have to consult your CA because the how much holding you are having, how much profit you have booked, all those things has to be declared just to avoid the headache later on.
Okay. So got it. Thanks for the clarification. One sub question to your second recommendation,
Mm.
like the Ind Money or the West app.
Mhm.
There are these are the actually brokers which has a tie-up with the US broker, and
Correct.
then they invest it.
Mhm.
So instead of that, if we take the direct, like Interactive Broker is there. So if we follow that path, how it will be benefits compared to Ind Money or the West?
Come again.
So Ind Money and West, they have a tie-up with the US broker, like
Correct.
Wealth,
Correct.
Wealth or something is there.
Yes, yes,
Okay. So this is one option.
yes.
And the second is the Interactive Broker, IKBR.
Mhm.
That is also one option is there. So if we go with that, so they charge, I think, negligible brokerage. Okay. And just to transfer the money, we have to use the wire transfer.
So
But so how different and which one is the benefits ultimately?
Sachin, you are talking about the global account, right?
No. This is India account only. There are IKBR are two accounts. One is the global account and one is India account. If we follow India account, with that account we are able to invest in the US.
You said IKR, right?
IBKR, Interactive Broker.
IBKR. I haven't heard about it. I heard about the global accounts, but routing money from the global account. For example, I interacted with Morgan Stanley, Morgan Bank. So they were asking about 40 lakhs upfrontly. Uh, uh, yeah. They want some lump sum amount to be uh, put it in their saving account as a fixed deposit. Then only they open your international account. From there, you can do that. But as of now, Indian banks and the stock exchange which we are talking about, they can't directly buy, as per my understanding, as per my rule. If you have to directly open an account in US, you have to go for a account which hold the international accounts for
Okay.
Indian. So there are couple of Indians, matlab, one or two I know who are staying in Dubai and they have a Dubai account there. From there, they are directly doing that because that they have opened a bank account, and even the denomination of your savings will show as a uh, dollar. For example, currently if you open your account, bank, it will show na INR 1 lakh rupees,
Hmm.
lakh rupees. It will show as a
USD.
USD. So like that, there are account, but Indian account can directly invest. I don't think there is any regular any. I haven't seen, and I think
So just to get a overview that what IBKR is doing, we are using the wire transfer facility in our Indian banks. Okay, so then
hmm,
Indian banks will convert the INR into USD, and then we will transfer it to the IBKR account. And for the withdrawal also, it is free actually, and that also the option is there with the Indian banks.
no, but in that case, IBKR you said, right?
IKBR or IBKR, but full form is Interactive Broker.
Okay, interactive broker you are talking about, it will definitely open an account in Drive Wealth or some broker in the US. He can't US regulation will not allow him to directly buy.
No. Like Drive Wealth, it is IKBR. Both are the competitors, I guess.
Huh. So then it is you are opening a direct account with this. So there will be a intermediary for I understood what you are asking. So
Ah,
Sachin, this is equivalent like SDFC has their security.
okay.
So what we are saying, so currently what happens, we have a small platforms like Vested or this, and there is a one big Kotak Mahindra bank is there. So when you talk about Kotak Mahindra, there is another vertical which will deal with securities.
Okay.
So they are directly opening account with Wind Wealth or IBK, Interactive Broker.
Mm-hmm.
So it is a similar route which I was talking. Instead of having a nationalized bank, I am talking about a platform. That's all.
Okay. Got it.
Okay. Anybody has any query? Else we'll move. Fine. So guys, we'll start now demo hour. So first thing we have to do, we have to start shortlisting our companies. So I have just, there are multiple strategy around the screener. So to do the screening, I have just written two price momentum and contrarian queries. So what price momentum does, the stock which are very in news and the sentiments is high, and there the trading volumes are high, and it is being uh, you have to find a company which lies under this strategy. So like that, there are multiple strategies around it. So you guys can open your screener and go to the screen. Guys, please stop me if you wanted to start go along with me, then open your screener, whoever have desktop. I'm putting the uh, this query in the chat box. You can copy directly. Once you have copied that, hope you guys are doing, anybody is doing, or you want me to take forward? Else we will go little slow so that along with me you can create a one query on the screener. Do you guys have the screener link, or you want me to paste on the chat?
Or better you paste, Kamal.
Yeah, okay. So first you go to the screener, click, hope website will open. And then you guys can copy the query which I have said. And then you click on the screener. This will look like this. Guys, keep interacting so that I will get to know that you guys are doing it. Whoever is logged from
Kamal, is it necessary like to do it on a desktop or through mobile also it is possible?
mobile, it will be possible, but for you guys to copy and then paste it, if you can do it, you can try. But desktop and a laptop you can easily do it, because big screen will be, the copy pasting will be easy. So if you guys come to this point, then I can go for the next. So what you have to do next, create a screener, paste this query. So I have already pasted. So this is a price momentum basically. So if you paste this and run this query, so out of 5,000 you will get 69 companies. If you want to do further, you can do this market capitalization mode. I have put 10,000, 1,000 crore. You can put 10,000 crore, 5,000 suppose. So automatically the company number will get reduced. So in earlier it was 1639. Now it is showing 39. So this is how you should do your shortlisting of the company to narrow down your number of companies. Out of that, then you decide. So how we are moving like till now, first you have to decide which type of investing or which type of strategy or which type of investment you want to do. You want to do the value investing, you want to do contrarian strategy, you want to do price momentum, like that. You define your momentum style and then you will get the query, and then you can get the company. Out of these 39 companies, then you have to do further deep dive. Suppose we have taken SDFC Asset Management Company. Fine. So then here, if you come down, since we are not going about screener right now, so we will come directly to the down, and we can easily download transcript, note, PPT, recording. So these are the things which are there, and you can download these, and then you can save it. This. So we have done this. So now we know which all companies are there. Out of that, we have around 30 companies. You can further bring down this company to 10. And then you try to do it detailed analysis for those 10 companies before putting any money, like that. And one more important thing which I want to highlight, keep this screener as a screening. Generally, people do the mistake of picking the company from this directly. So 10 company, out of that they will pick one and they put their money. Don't do that, because you don't know what is currently going on in the company without reading their financials. So like that, you narrow down and then do further analysis. So to do the further analysis, how I do, so there are two AI platforms are there. One is Manas, this, and where I'm using this, I generally use to generate the search report for any detailed search report you will get over there. And then once the report is generated, you can go through that detail. Simultaneously, I go into the Notebook LLM, which is a given by Google platform. There you put the reports, the which one we have downloaded from the screener, and then you can understand the management guidance, growth, all those things. So whoever is working, trying to do along with me, I will just put this in the chat box so that you will understand. So first, what we will do, we will just go to Manas, and then I have so this is like we will write a query. So I have my prompt ready for that. So hope you guys can see, right?
Yes.
Yeah. So this is prompt. Basically, I have to give a name of a company in this, and then it will start generating report like that. Suppose we want to do for anybody, any company. Tell guys, any company you want me to make a report, I can share later.
HDB.
HDB. It is SDFC Financial or how?
Yeah, HDFC Financial.
HDFC Financial. And securities, right?
This is new IPO listed of the HDFC.
Oh,
It is called as HDB only.
let me write HDB. If I know this is NFC, HDB, right? Yeah. And
Yes.
we'll put date like this, 27 July 2025. So just to brief before we run the query, what I did here. So I want to understand there's a company in my portfolio, and I want to understand the detail analysis on that. And then the report which I want to present or want to make for myself reading, so it should have one executive page, and then it should be backed by full detail of, if I want to do the double click on financial performance, I should know growth triggers, what industry is going through, what governments and regulatory impact can have, and then what is revenue and analyst estimates over the next 1 to 3 years, what consensus around the analyst targets are there. And after doing all this technical, and then I want, consider yourself as a research analyst, study for 3 cases of Indian market, bear, bull, sideway, and suggest what should a retail investor do who is willing to invest 2 lakhs rupees. He is open to invest for short term, long term, and make a detailed report and make a first as an executive summary with a recommendation. Like that, I have, because I keep on doing this. So if you look at my, I have 2 accounts. So I have recently done this for Zomato, SDFC MC, and then Hariom Pipes, because these all 3 companies I am invested right now. So we'll take this HDB and
It's HDBFS. Sorry. Come on.
HDBFS.
FS, Financial Service.
That's what, yeah, fine. So, and the beauty of this, it will search across the platforms, across the internet, and try to find out much more detail. But it will take 5 minutes. So let this platform make the report. We will move to the notebook LLM and understand more about the AI tools. So see how it is. And the better part, one good thing I liked about it, meantime, whatever you want to add in the prompt, you keep on typing and uploading. For example, I want to write, see, there's an option. But when you do in chat GPT or anywhere, you won't get that. Till the time first query is completed, you won't have those. So just wait. It will show a good report, 1 pager, and then detailed report of 20-30 pages. Just to tell you, if you go to any research analyst, it will take 15 days or 1 month, and he will charge around 50, 60,000, 70,000 rupees to share 10 page report. So that's how this much easy it is. Now it's our responsibility to make use of this tool and grow our wealth. Fine, guys, to let this platform do his work, and we will move to, so similar, we will go to, so this is basically, this is also one of the good platform which I really liked it. So we will go back and put the, okay, I have already put this link. So this notebook LLM, it has a 3 window in it, right? One is the source, where they are you it is expecting you to put lot of data. Fine. So sorry. So you can upload lot of documents, PDFs, reports, whatever we have downloaded from Screener. Then here you will get a chat window. Here you will get what is the summary, and you can ask multiple question around it. So if I show you, so I've done couple of reports here. See, Hariom Financial I did in June, stock analysis, this SDFC. So like that you can upload and you can ask couple of questions. So one good thing about is that you can also get the report video from online also. For example, here how you can do it. I want to study the, let's download HDB only now. We have told HDB now. We will search HDB. Yes. But there, I think there will be data will be less. There will be no financials. Oh, July call is there. Let's download transcript then. You guys are with me now till now?
Yes, Kamal.
Yes.
So let's download this. So we will go here. We'll create new. We'll upload the file. Oh. Guys, there is some error in uploading. So anyways, so what we can do, we can find out something from the online.
Hi, Kamal. Shashank here.
Yeah, Shashank, tell me.
Hi, how are you?
Good, Shashank. How are you?
Good. Good. I had just one question.
Yeah, yeah.
So now we have all this fancy AI tools. Okay. Oftentimes the question comes like for any particular stock, whether the stock is overvalued or undervalued, right? Compared to its true market price. So we have all this quarterly reports and annual reports from all these companies. Are there tools where we can kind of feed this quarterly results, annual results for past 2, 3 years into these tools, and they can help us to figure out, at least give with a certain deviation, like what is the true market value for the particular stock?
Yeah, this is for that only.
Okay.
This notebook chat LLM, see, I was trying to upload, there might be some error. So it's a very good, just, I have done couple of them. I will try to show you then. Because it is, so if you go through now, see, these are the things which I have uploaded. Now you can ask questions. So generally what happens when you upload any asset company details, you can ask what is the future guidance, because management is the one who is guiding you, right? Whether the admins are. So here you can guide. So for example, I have uploaded this. Huh? So here you can ask, what is the management guidance in the Orchard 1 FY 2026? It will give you answer based on the report, YouTube video, all those things.
Okay.
Like that, you see. Even if you in Discover, there is a AI channel is also linked. If you want, I want to let me know. Want to know the brokerage. Yeah, that will be our brokerage report for HDFC.
HDFC, right? Yeah.
We'll take HDFC. Brokerage report for a NC for buy, sell, and hold. So this is AI. So here we are not uploading. There is an option. If you have a report, you can upload from there. But we are trying, but there are some issues. So you submit this. It will search online continuously, and it will give multiple links options.
Okay.
So out of so for example, I want this Numora. It is one of the best. And then this then brokerage report detailing performance, like that. You import here, and you can start asking questions now, whatever you
Okay.
want. So like that, it is very easy. So there are other features around this that also you can try. So these are there is some issue that they are not able to do upload this one. But yeah, out of these also you can ask some questions. And good part is that they have a studio inbuilt here. So you can convert this in audio also. So if you try to do that, see where is the here you can do the save notes. So if while reading you can write also here. And if you want to make a briefing document for yourself, you can write here. This one pager will generate. Just wait.
Okay. Okay. Thanks.
So like this tool is very useful. If you start using it, you will understand how easy it is. And briefing document is though in one page you are getting all the detail, man. See, yield and profitability. So as per whatever you query, you will put here question, you will get. So see this, we were talking about large bullish HDFC buy rating maintained. They have given the share target. So try to use this information for your analysis. If you go without having understanding of these things, you make a mistake. That's where retail we get stuck. And if once you get into the wrong timing in the market, it becomes very difficult to do the exit. And the hardest part is to book losses. Recently, there was a case, Gensol. I got into that. I did a research of 6 months. I shortlisted Gensol as a company. I made a decision on January after doing research for another 3-4 months, and then I took a position in January. But in Feb and March, the management, you know what happened to management. They they did the things which shouldn't be done. So now I'm on loss. So something you can't do it, but there are the tools nowadays where you get lot of information, you analyze properly and take a call like that.
Okay. Yeah.
So this is one, and then nowadays you can load this conversation into the audio way. So if you are going for morning walk, you can hear this. Just let them take some time to load it. It will convert this into the two people talking about it like this. See.
In a market that's just constantly throwing news and noise at you, how do you actually find the signal stuff that genuinely impacts your investments? It's so easy to get swept away by head.
So here one more good thing they have made an interactive beta where you can participate also, live participation. Two people are talking. So like this.
But in a market that's just constantly throwing news and noise at you, how do you actually find the signal, the stuff that genuinely impacts your
So
investment?
if you click here,
It's so easy. Oh, our listeners got something to share. Let's
Yeah.
hear it.
So if I will ask anything, they will reply to that. So this is how it is happening. Hey, can you tell me about what is the management guidance in the Q1? So
Well, in a market that's just constantly throwing news and noise at you, how do you actually
it's clear
find
what I'm trying to make you guys understand is basically once there are enough tools are nowadays, you make it utilization as per your optimization schedule. You can optimize things based on your requirement, and you can go through it, and then accordingly you can take a call. So timeline is also there, so they will generate timeline. What timeline is these report has? Let them generate that note. So meantime, one more option I was going through. This is so like this, they will talk about it. So future revenue estimate based on these sources which we have added, it is expected that the revenue will operation will be this much. So like that, Shashank, we can understand because all the calculation P work happens based on the revenue and the profit margins. So like that, you can calculate the P.
Okay. Yeah.
Kamal, I have one question here.
Yeah, please.
So with these tools, can we predict or can we analyze for an IPO whether we can go for this IPO or not?
Yes, you can analyze how it will happen. The when IPO happens, the company used to find DHRP, right? Then DHRP, RHP, sorry.
Yeah, RHP.
So once the RHP is filed, you will have a report for next last 3-4 months. So you directly attach RHP here and ask questions, whatever queries you have. And nowadays, the company also comes in the news channel, na? When before doing IPO. Because
Yes.
there will be a road show, enough road show where these people go and interact with a lot of investor because good chunk will get invested by these companies, these VCs. So they all on DIIs, FIS, all those invest good amount in initial round. So that's why they go and do it. So those all informations are available. All you need to just search it out. So this is guys, and then one more thing I will take the one report we were just, yeah. So look how they have made the financial report. So this is, I have written one page, I want executive summary. So it is making, it has made like that. Then see, it has done the recommendation also. Accumulate on dips. So like this. Then after second page, it will start detailing everything. So based on the parameters and the queries you have put the details, it will start fetching the data accordingly and making a tables, all those things. Currently, what I feel that AI is struggling to generate the graphs, which are more visual and better for decision making, but sooner or later it will also start coming. If we So like this, you can generate for any particular company. So generally it is a, whenever I put a big chunk in any company, I do like this only. Either I try to read from the broker who has covered that company, because this in a similar fashion only they cover the report for any company. And finally, but these are the paid versions. When earlier, now you can do it. We have a tool. We don't need any broker or big house to do for us. You can do it. Try to restrict your portfolio with 20-25 stocks, 30 maximum, so that it becomes easier for you to invest and do the research. Hope guys you are with me till now. Hope it is clear now how to do deep dive, generate report.
Yeah, yes, Kamal.
So that's all from my side, guys. I will just take few minutes. I will just put this feedback form. You guys can fill, and a little bit about me, what I'm doing right now. So this is my mail ID where you can drop me down any queries related to investment, personal finance, taxation, which I am doing. I will tell you. This is my WhatsApp channel, Dhan Sutra, Thread of Wealth, where every week I put one post. So 4 posts every month. Those are related to finance only, and I started this in July first week. And this is my YouTube channel. So as of now, I'm not very much active, but yeah, all this webinar which I do, I upload there. So the previous webinar which I did was on fire. So this is uploaded there. This is my LinkedIn profile. And this is one recently I started the TopMate. If anybody want one-to-one 1 hour discussion, so it is on paid basis. So I give that. So guys, just fill the feedback form. I will put these in links in the chat box. If anybody wants to note it down and wanted to save for future reference, please do that. And this is my personal hobby, or my what you call, which I love to do it. So that's why I am doing this. Yeah. So that's all from my side. I will just put these things in the chat box, guys. Any question, anybody, we can answer that. On other than this webinar,
Will you share the recording of this?
I will send it. Whoever has registered on the group or the Google form, I have the mail ID of those everybody, those people. So I will be uh, just send one.
Because there are, I'm on a very initial stage of learning all the things. So there
Okay.
are many things which I need to study in deep. Maybe I don't have a good understanding about that.
Okay.
So for that, it is important to have like the recording of the this.
Sure. Not a problem. I will, if anybody is trying to, this is form, and if anybody was trying to take picture, sorry, you guys can take.
I want to take the picture.
Yeah, please take. And do connect me for any financial query. At least we both can learn from that. And definitely, based on my experience, I will suggest some kind of solution, or some places from where you can get the solution. Guys, do fill the feedback form, and every month I am trying to do one webinar. So I will be doing next webinar in August, end of August, of between 20 to 30th. So you guys can, while giving feedback, you can fill the content you want to see. I will see based on how many people are asking for that. Accordingly, I will prepare the content for next webinar. Thank you, guys. Anybody
Kamal,
have any
one
question?
last question. Yeah.
Yeah, Sachin.
Actually, recently, you know that this IEX stock has crashed.
Yeah.
Okay, so before investing, we might do all this study.
Mhm.
But if sudden some news is coming and the stocks are falling so high, so how to take care of this?
So when you do the risk analysis, you should know what kind of risk you are carrying. From the day one, we were knowing, most of the people see the impact which happened. It happened out of the blue because suddenly government has announced. But IEX was continuously carrying this risk that power diversification, whenever will happen, IEX will suffer. For example, right now I will tell similar example is IRTC, correct? All water business. If suppose government puts some taxes, because current that revenue is going to them, right?
Yeah.
They put some taxes, it will fall. So these are the businesses will definitely go. For example, Nvidia. Whenever na DeepSeek
Yeah,
information.
yeah, correct.
So when you are investing in a company which is a market leader, if there
Mm.
is some other leader is coming, which might create an impact on the earnings, might create an impact on the profit on a huge way. Definitely there is a dip. So there also, so that's why somebody has written on the Twitter that today somebody will need a steel balls to buy IEX. So I'm just saying you are
Yeah.
very right question this Sachin, but we have to understand the risk you are carrying. That's why diversification becomes too important.
Okay.
You don't put all your money in one stock, else
Mhm.
because you can't control all the parameter. You can study, you can invest. I told you, na Gensol, I lost 2 lakhs
Yes,
because somehow it went wrong, na. Though the company was doing good in terms of order book, everything, but still I made loss.
exactly.
I think, Kamal, there are certain criteria. This AI and everything is for the analysis of company.
Correct.
And, you can analyze the